Hey everyone. Good evening. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Abiotic Factor. What is this? What type of soup is this? Is this glue? It's glue, okay. Glue is the best soup. In the last episode, we began our adventure after I had moved our base to this new location. We have a very scenic overlook over a gigantic chasm here in the caves. We can look at the gentleman who is dying out there whenever we would like, and notice the person hiding behind all those desks at a moment's desire. Yes. And we began very slightly exploring the manufacturing area, which we are going to do more in depth today. So the first thing we should do is probably, oh, that's clean water, boil more water from our impressive, well, not the barrel, I guess, today. Oh, we have more water here. And then we'll get out and get going. I think, well, I'm radioactive because I was near the refrigerator. Okay. Yes. Let's get started. Oh, after you put the glue away. Never carry stuff out with you that you don't need to carry with you. There we go. Okay. So, oh, actually, let's look at what I had planned to do today. What's on the list? Oh! Okay. Let's first make a chef's counter and a radiation chest. Do we have cement? We do! Okay. So, let's make that radioactive chest first. This way we can store all sorts of non-perishable radioactive material in it. That's really going to probably just be power cells, as there isn't too many other things that require it. So to do this, we just look for a new type of chest. Here it is, a hazard crate. So we need reinforced wooden planks, cement, a magazine stand, and some metal scrap. Reinforced wooden planks require us to learn how to make that. That's going to be wood and rebars. Okay, so we need to make 4 of them, and we made only 1 because that unlocked a new recipe, which we might as well go ahead and figure out how to make as well. Behold, the hazard crate. I'm not quite sure if the meter moves the more hazardous materials you have in it. It can be kind of dangerous to stack a bunch of radioactive materials in something that isn't a radioactive crate. The more items that you put into it that you're trying to avoid getting radiation from, the more dangerous that crate or container becomes as you add more things into it. Eventually, you can become irradiated, like you'll get the warning symbol just by standing next to it for a few seconds. So this solves that problem. Of course, it's very dangerous if this crate gets destroyed. Let's say our base comes under attack. We need to make sure that this crate doesn't get touched, or, well, not destroyed, or the area is going to be filled with all the radioactive stuff we put into it. Now, we did, put the stuff over here, but there is no protection from radioactivity inside that locker. There we go. And that is a better, arguably, spot for it. Actually, technically, this is the best spot for it because this locker cannot be, this locker cannot be destroyed. It cannot be targeted by enemies. You are at no risk of anything you put in there tumbling to the ground. However, I don't want to have to worry about radioactivity at all, so we'll do that. Okay, we learned something new while we're here. I saw the words makeshift toilet. Now, we have a toilet right there. There's the bathroom. But we are a good scientist and flush the toilet after we use the bathroom every time. We want the possibility of collecting our output. And so, because we need to use that output as input for various things. And so, the only way, to my knowledge, you can get such output is to, well, either crap yourself, which is rather, well, disgusting, or poop in a bucket, which in real life I have done more often than I like to think about. Lots of samples. Let's move on. So, to that end, that will be here in furniture. It's not really furniture. I don't generally consider a toilet furniture, but the game does. We know we need reinforced wooden planks for it. We're going to need a plastic bucket for the collection. I think metal pipes, and I guess cloth scraps. I don't know why we put the cloth scraps down here. I didn't have anything like that. Mine was literally a bucket with a plastic cap on it. And a plastic bag around it. You put peat moss in it as well to help with the smell. There you go. There's some stuff I'm sure you guys wanted to learn today. Anyway, here's our toilet. So let's move this up here, and we'll break down these armchairs. That's a good spot, I suppose. Have to screw it together. Alright, there we go. Now, let's talk about using that toilet for a little bit. I generally prefer taking care of my character's needs before it becomes a problem, before any symbols show up. As we've seen, our character can get tired, in which case a little symbol shows up to warn us that, hey, you're drowsy. May want to consider actually, you know, finding a place to go and sleep soon. There's also, though, the colors will change, and you begin getting debuffs the more sleepy you are, for example. This culminates in a red looking icon on that left-hand side of the screen, which then you have a minute, I think it's either 90 seconds or 60 seconds to rectify the situation, or your character dies from it. This is the case for sleep, hunger, and thirst, not for bathroom needs. However, this is a bit interesting. For bathroom needs, whenever we use the bathroom, if we use the bathroom here just because we can, like right now, for example, actually we don't have to use the bathroom at all at the moment, so we can't go at the moment. But let's say our meter was about here, and we just use the bathroom, and we don't have an icon on the left-hand side of the screen. That's good, you know, take care of that need, but there'll be nothing in the bucket. To get something in the bucket, which is to say, well, poop, you need to wait until you actually get the symbol on your screen. And then you are more likely to leave something behind than not. So we will now be waiting to use the restroom, so our character announces he has to use the restroom before we do so. I figured that maybe if someone's actually watching this for tips this late into the playlist, that might be helpful to them as well. We also need to, well, we don't need to, but I would like to make a chef counter today. We need a chef counter in order to do some food prep for some food items, like making sandwiches, or like a pizza. We won't be able to really make some of these right now, but it'll be useful to have one for later. We also need a chef counter to break down fish, and I would like to eventually get some fish. We have to go improve our fishing skill to do that. Let's go ahead and make that chef counter now. Here it is. So we need wood, a CPU for some reason, a metal pipe, and probably just more metal. Here it is. Let's craft it. Okay. Now to place it. It should be placed near the fridge so that it can grab things it needs from it. So we'll place it... We place it inside here? Maybe that's enough space? Let's see. Ah, just barely not enough space. We could put it here, I suppose. Although... what I want to put here, we're nowhere near close to building. Not at all, so we'll put it here. I would like to put some ovens in here, but since I can't make ovens at the moment, we'll place this here. Like everything, it wants, well, not everything, but like many things, it wants power. So let's go ahead and make a power strip. And then 2 batteries. Go ahead and replenish those 2 energy bricks. Okay, we can put our power strip here, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. Place 2 batteries so it will run overnight. I put 2 batteries for these. 1 battery for each of them. I'm going to want 2 batteries for each. We have enough supplies that we don't really need to leave something unpowered over the evening. 2 batteries is enough to keep everything powered. Now, for the chef's counter, by the way, there's 2 other things about this in particular that we need to know. Number 1, fish prepping is done on the right-hand side of the counter. Actually, food prepping is done on this side. Can we actually make... Okay, we can't make anything here at the moment because we don't have any equipment, any of the stuff it wants on us, which is interesting, right? The refrigerator's right over here. Oh, well, we don't have any ingredients anyway to show it off. Well, in any case, if we want this to grab things from containers nearby, we do need to upgrade this counter specifically, individually as well, via this upgrade. So we just need 2 raw Exor hearts. A similar upgrade that we needed to do for our crafting station. We have 4 Exo hearts. Let's bring them with us. I have to do it from this side. There we go. And now we can grab food items it needs from that refrigerator. Alright, we'll put our energy brick back. Okay. And now I think it's okay, let's look at our list of things to do. What are we doing now? So that is done. Explore manufacturing more in depth. If you can, yep, we did that. Oh, walls for defense. Sure. Let's do that too while we're hanging around the base. It's already 2 o'clock p.m., but well, sometimes you just hang around the base for a bit. Okay, so we want some walls. Or I want some walls. So walls will be in base defenses. Let's make some sandbags. Bag walls. These, as far as I can tell, like, these are really good. Nothing that has attacked my base has really been proven too much, like, these will withstand most of the assaults that I've seen in the game so far. Now, granted, once again, we've increased the damage creatures do to our base defenses in order to threaten these walls, for example. And they do 20% more damage to everything, I think. But these will still be really, really useful. We're going to make 2 of these. If we're attacked by enemies who are running into the base, like a raid, then they will likely come through either this way, at which point they can't reach me because this is shut, and you can't open this gate from the other side. Or they'll come up through this area, running up from the door down below. So we can prevent them from kind of getting up in here with a little bit of work. There. Now they'll be slowed down if they attempt to make it over here. Okay. It's already 3 p.m. Antiverse 2 is right here, so I think we'll go back to Antiverse 2 for some wheat and a little bit of fishing. Maybe we can show off actual, how we break down fish and so on. Assuming we get any at all. Okay, sorry. I see the empty spot. Still worth it. Gotta improve our accuracy. Isn't there something called a carbuncle balloon? What is that? And more importantly, where is that located? What is this? A floating flesh balloon that reduces pack weight. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That sounds like it is a trinket. So we'll go ahead and prep to build one and see what it's like. That means we need another carbuncle. Now, we left our fishing rod over there, if I recall correctly, so it doesn't matter that we don't have one. And the wheat should have respawned over here. I think this is the first time on screen we're going back to a portal world. Ah, okay. Something else I'm going to want to make in the future. Actually, we haven't found enough materials for it yet, so I will shut up about any potential thing that we're going to make until we actually have the parts for it. You get a good amount of agriculture experience points. Once again, just taking the wheat. Another reason why, once again, I mentioned wanting to play on a dedicated server was because of watering plants. The amount of agricultural experience points you get for doing that is incredibly low. And if you just want to get agricultural experience points, just come back over to Antiverse 2 and grab the wheat. It's 144 experience points per batch of it that you collect, which is a much more efficient use of your time. But if you do like watering plants, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. Plus, if you're playing on the server, like you're not logging out for the evening on a dedicated server, you're going to need to water those plants anyway to care for them. I still don't know what to do about the bees that are there. We're gonna have to see what, like maybe there's something I can use to collect them, or maybe there's some honey in that hive. But right now, we're here for fishing. Oh, hey, we get some anthelite seeds. This will let us make glowing plants. So we should look to use those other plots we set up to grow them. That does mean we'll need to tend the plots, though. We'll do it in between this episode and the next one. This way, all that watering is done off screen. Coca-Cola came out with a new Coke Zero, I think just this week. I've not seen this before. They have an orange cream soda, a Zero Cola. And it tastes like you would expect, like an orange creamsicle. I can just imagine how chemically it tastes once it's not cold, though. It's an interesting taste. I think I like it, but I think I still like my cherry zero sugar soda from Coca-Cola as the best soda. Let's think. What else can we talk about? What else is happening? So, inspired by this game, I reinstalled Black Mesa again. I played through the redone version of Half-Life 1 by a group of fans some time ago on the channel, and I liked it up until the very end of Zen, where I did not like some of what they did there. I ran into a few bad bugs as well, which is such a shame. I actually had to insert a cheat code, or insert some commands through the console. I first had to enable the console, then enter commands to stop spawning from happening in this one area as the game kept crashing to desktop. It was a known problem that the devs just, well, they never got around to fixing it, unfortunately. So my opinion of that game dropped dramatically right at the very end. But otherwise, it was good from what I remember. I've heard that they fixed that problem. So I was in the mood to play through it again and prep to potentially record a Blue Shift. I think a different company, not them, produced it, and I've heard that it's rather good from what I've heard. Oh, this will be a fish, our first fish. This is the third time it's resisting us. This will be a fish. Rather, I will be surprised if it's not. Our first fish! We'll take a look at that in a bit. We got an antifish. And we got a bunch of other recipes. Our fishing is now rank 2! And we discovered information about the antifish. I think at rank 3 we can see the fishing pools. I'm eagerly awaiting when the company creates the new Opposing Forces game. I'm very curious to see what changes they'll do to it. For the most part, all the changes they did, even the ones that were buggy in Zen, I liked very much. They made Zen much longer in length to complete, which I thought was interesting, because Zen was rather... I didn't like Zen too much in the first Half-Life game. I wanted more of what we see around us, and a lot less of the factory that we ended up being in for the first Half-Life. Another one. We might be fishing in a cool fishing spot, so we're gonna keep fishing right here until we don't get Nantafish. What else, Tim? Any other FPSs or the like that you're playing? Clive Barker's Undying. I believe I am probably gonna record it, but not speak, and then around probably August or September, yeah, August or July, I'll watch what I recorded and add my voice to it. I guess you can consider it a horror game, although I don't really find it very scary. It's mostly the Halloweenish type theme. Like there's monsters. They're supposed to be creepy. There's this other plane of existence you go into with these Cthulhu-esque looking creatures and so on. The writing was well done, rather creepish there. Fishing level 3. Did we get? There we go. At fishing level 3, we can now see fishing hotspots. Are there any here? No. Okay. Well then, let's go. Ooh, excuse me. That's a weird sound. Ooh. Yes, agriculture 5. Get those numbers up. So as I mentioned when I first started recording this game, one of the other reasons to record it is because I'm putting this computer through its paces. With this computer, it's in my bedroom, and I don't use it very regularly. I've noticed two things about this particular room and this computer. Number one, my desk here is lower than my desk in the other room. I use these like they're small long tables that my my monitor and what have you are on, and this table bothers my arms more. I suffer from cubital tunnel syndrome, and it will feel like I've hit my funny bone, and it can result in the loss of my arms. Like I won't be able to use them. This occurred to me about 2 or 3 years ago when I was trying to I was using braces and doing cubital or ulnar nerve glides, but eventually I still had an evening for about 30 minutes. It felt like I hit my funny bone in my right arm, and I could not move the 3 fingers, the pinky through my middle finger on that hand, because of it. It was pretty bad. At that point, I was like, well, I guess I'm not using the hand a whole lot anymore. I could barely use a mouse with my mouse and index finger. I could barely move them, but I could still move them. It's happening again. Only now it's both arms. So I have to go see an orthopedist. Is the type of doctor I see to deal with that. All right. Anyway, we have some fish. Let's put some of these fish in our refrigerator. We'll keep there longer. And let's break down one of them and show you how it works. So all you do is walk over here to the fishing prepping side, use it, and then you can slice up your fish. These are all the things you can get from slicing up an antifish. There we go. We got a fish bones, a fish oil, and some raw antifish fillets. We can go ahead and cook those. I suppose we can also go ahead and do more water stuff while we're here. Oh, I haven't...
will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive...
So I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure that this was fine. When I logged off, you know, we had reached, I think, phase 3 for the potatoes, and just a little bit of water since, at that time, The same amount of water was there. I'm not making much sense with what I'm trying to say. Just, I didn't have to keep tending to that plant. Alright, there we go. Some carefully cooked antifish fillets. Fish fillets do not fill you very much, but they don't have any radiation associated with ingesting them. Okay, so we have some fish oil. Guess we'll put that over here. Oh, it's different than... Oh, there's robot oil! Not food safe. Right, neither would petroleum oil. Alright, we have 3 different types of oils. And a fish bone. This is used to make fishing glue. Do I remember the recipe? I think this is it. Let me see if I do know it. So if I go here for our soup recipes... No, we do not know it. Okay, no problem. Let's see if we can guess it. Oh, that was awkward. Oh, wait, you have water right in here, Tim. Okay. Let's see if I remember this one. Uncooked fisherman's glue. Was it only those 2 things? Oh, I hope so, because it finished. Yes, it is. As you can see, sometimes the soup finishes very fast. Where's my chemicals? Here we go. Okay, fisherman's glue is not a soup you drink, despite the fact that some people like eating paste. Just like normal glue, we can scoop it up just like that. Guess we'll boil more water. How we looking? Ooh, we're hungry, thirsty, and sleepy. Has some delicious leg of peccary. Bit of pest. Oh, the water's right here, Tim. We can just leave it there. Let's go get some sleep. Have something to drink. Oh, the robot! The robot! Just in case. Let's power that on. Yeah, I think I like the cherry better. Orange cream tastes... It tastes like orange cream. Like, I'm impressed. Okay. Strange guy. Oh, is the one hitting the defenses, which is going to be annoying.
Oh, I love coffee.
Fine, get in. Get in here. You love coffee in your coffee hole, but I don't need you. That's good and all. I really don't want you blocking my defenses from destroying the robot. Perfect.
Maybe we could sneak a little nap in the break room.
I don't like how you use the word "we" for that. Maybe you can do that. Where are you, sir? And/or ma'am. Here you go.
You're a real pal, you know that?
I know. Thank you.
Oh, that really hits the spot.
You know, he looks a lot like Roger Wilco to me, the protagonist from the Space Quest series.
Oh, my favorite flavor. How'd you know? Well, time to put pen to paper, huh?
Hey, good luck getting out. Alright, there he goes. He runs from the correct direction this time. Alright, there's a few more things we should do. Let's see. I need a second battery for most of my things. Alright, so first off, all this gets stored and put away. Got more robot oil. Fisherman's glue can be used to make a fisherman's chair. I think we need a little more of it, though. So we'll have to go break down more fish. But we'll do that later. I'd like to do some exploring with you guys this episode, not just do miscellaneous stuff around the base. We are a little thirsty, I think. Let's have a soda. Oh, are my sodas in here? Oh, did I not bring the sodas from the other base? If I did... Oh, they're up there. Sodas and snacks. We'll have another grape. Delicious. I haven't had grape soda since I was a kid. Oh my goodness. Having hot dogs roasted on a fire and corn on the cob, again, roasted over a fire, with marshmallows and grape soda during summer when I was really young. Man, I can just smell the hot dogs now. I should check my... Well, I say, oh, I should check my oven. No, I'm not cooking at the moment. Let's see. Okay, let's show you this too. So, some of the items in the game, the only way to actually... As we saw, I think, yesterday when we broke down something to make the Telsa coil, we can get the seeds to grow antiverse wheat by breaking down these. There's a chance that we'll earn a antolite seed as well when we break these down.
This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Okay, we did not get any. I guess oh, we're filling up on all of this stuff. Okay. I think I put a seeds box up here. I did. Okay. Let's go here at the moment. Oh no, that ammo despawned. Oh, no. We'll grow between episodes. Okay, so let's go back now over. Oh, hold on a second. We're gonna go back over to the manufacturing kit now. Let's see. So let's put you there. We don't need the hammer. We could use more ammo. Oh, I'll do that later. Okay, so we need... I can fit one more, so we should carry almost a full stack. Okay, so... we should make some health hypos now. I haven't even made the recipe for these. So bioscrap, a single antiverse wheat, and a test tube. You can hold up to 3 of them per stack. Alright, there we go. Can we, by any chance, make a different melee weapon? I can't make the one I want at the moment. Okay. So, the thermal mallet is an okay weapon to use against the soldiers. However, if we go and look at the registry for these people, they're less affected by blunt damage, and they take more from sharp damage, because the armor they're wearing reduces them from taking, swinging melee damage. I guess they're used to dealing with that sort of damage from the enemies that they're fighting. I don't believe this includes bullets. I think it's just literally blunt melee. Unfortunately, though, well, our normal spear, although it does more damage, is probably on par with this weapon, given the fire damage this does. We will be able to learn another type of spear very, very soon. We just are missing something to create it. I see another one of these dudes. There's a lot of radiation around him at the moment. Let's bash him anyway, I guess. Oh, come on. What? How did that miss? How'd that miss entirely? It like went right through him. So did that one. Yes! I'm fire. Got you. Once again, there's a chance It's not a good chance, but there's a chance. They get his armor when you carve him up. So we're gonna do that every time we get a chance to do so. Not today. Plus, it's just the polite thing to do, to kill him. Otherwise, he'll just stand here. Oh, there was one time... I fought that guy right here. And he hit me. We haven't seen him hit us yet. I think we'll try to let one hit us next time. But I will describe it. When he hits you with his rat scanner, that will send you flying backwards. Slightly through the air, I think, as well. And it knocked me off the platform there, and I fell to my death. It was hilarious. I'm very picky about where I fight those guys, due to that effect. Oh, what gets this list? Oh, here's my stats, by the way, as long as you can take a look at this for a few seconds. How are we looking? Alright, we're good. Now, if he respawned, likely the other enemies respawned, and we need to kill them, because they drop with their electronics. BAM! Oh, what? Oh! He hit us there, but we didn't really get a chance to see. Oh, he just watched his friend die.
What?
They've been acting weird in this room near that. Near the forklift. Oh, he dropped a pistol. Hey. Enemies have a chance. I want to say it's like a 20% chance. It might be less to drop the weapon they are using. With some exceptions. The rat guy here will almost always drop his rat item. A rat item will drop the rat scanner. I guess since we're here. Oh wow, we're irradiated now. We were in the radiation that he was emitting, that rat guy, for long enough, I see. I did not bring my Geiger counter, so I don't know how much we're building up with at the moment. I think we emptied this. Ooh, uh-oh. There's a welding mask. We'll grab that. Guess we'll wash up as well. Okay, let's go back to this. I can unpin my recipes, and this is the next thing we're looking to make. So we need some military electronics, and we need some reinforced hoses. Yeah, because we need to the keypad level 2 to begin accessing doors from here on out. There's a few more rank 1 ones. Rank 1? Level 1 security keypads left. It takes so much resistance to not immediately whip out the back and begin sucking up the monitor there. But no, we don't need monitor parts. Not as badly as we need steel coil. Wow! Holy crap, we must have crit hit him somewhere. Well, this is a source of military electronics. Let's grab it. We can take one. Oh, one cop back with us, I say. There we go. That must have been our first steel cable. So we've learned now how to make a bunch of new stuff because we've picked it up. If I remembered to bring some movement items with us, we could actually get up there. Like, if we brought a ramp and some bridges, we could build a way to get up to that, but I did not bring such with us. These crates do not have hoses or what have you in it, or rebars, so we're not interested in breaking those apart. I mean, I am, but I won't. As long as we're here, let's see, I don't think we need those. By dropping things over the edge, I ensure that they should eventually just vanish. They'll be deleted from the world. I don't know if it matters very much. I think, especially on my computers, it should be able to handle the demands of running a server. Oh, although this was... I mentioned two things about the new computer. So one wasn't computer related at all, was the desk. The lights on this computer. So when I bought the computers that well, when I built them, I bought a lot of, like, glowy lights and what have you for them, right? Like, they have a steel window. Steel window? They have a tempered glass window for you to look into them. Can we make it up here? We can. Have we been in here before? We have not. Gotta do a little duck jump. Oh, we have a power cell. If I take that... Which we're not going to do. We don't have inventory space. I'd have to also worry about my radiation a little more, so we'll come back for that later. Actually, maybe we can do it right now. Anyway, all the glowy lights and what have you keep me awake at night. even if I disable them, the light coming from, like, the power button still is enough light, that faint blue light. It's enough to make me stay awake. So I actually have to power down the computer if I do want to get any significant sleep due to this fact. We can probably drop you. Oh, no, we can't. Not there, at least. Oh, we can put some of this trash into a trash bin, though. Right, what else, Tim? Today... when I turned on the computer for the first time, I heard a horrific sound coming from it. I thought one of the cables was hitting a fan near the radiator for this computer of mine. Well, it turns out that, from what I can tell, something's wrong with the motor for the pump that I have for my water cooler, which means that I need to pick up a new pump. This computer was going to be the one that I gifted to my youngest brother, but decided against it, and I made him another one instead. The reason why I was actually holding on to this computer for so long before just giving this one to him was because I was worried about the water pump, of all things. So it's good in a way that it happened. And as fate would have it, that brother of mine is coming over this weekend. I'm going to see my niece. I haven't seen her for some time as well. We're going to play some games, what have you. But I was going to give him the newest computer I just built for him. And it was interesting, like, it's a coincidence that this computer that he was going to get, and I was nervous about because I don't trust the pumps that they make these days, actually has a pump problem. It's kind of weird because the other computer that I have, which is an exact duplicate of this one, I'd never turn that one off. That one's on 100% of the time, unless I have a power out or, like, there's an update and I have to reboot it. But otherwise, it's never turned off. That pump's fine. This computer has maybe seen half the time active as that computer and is actually having a problem. Interesting. Anyway, it was a horrific sound. I was like, wow, let's turn you off immediately. That sounds like a fan. Then I had to remember how to wrestle off the tempered glass to figure out how I can access the inside of the computer. Did that, then checked every single fan. Nothing had any, like, all looked clear. Turned it back on again. Immediately made the sound. And then juggling the cables a little bit fixed it, which made me that doesn't fill me with great confidence. That's a lot of soldiers in hard mode.
Asta, do you see anything?
Okay, well, we're gonna start a fight here, viewer.
Enemy. Location empty. Target.
That's a medic. He healed his friend. That's awesome.
Right in sight.
What? How'd that miss? Oh, his friend just shot his other friend in the back of the head. That's awesome. I love. So there's a medic, and they used to do exactly the same thing that these soldiers were doing. Oh, friendly fire. Now it looks like they actually will heal their friends as they're fighting. That is an awesome change. He's bleeding right now. He will eventually die, unless a medic was near him to heal him. We're taking quite a few hits. Let's use one of our heal hypos. We haven't seen this before. Once we use it, we will gain a regeneration effect. I really like these. How is that missing him? We shot right through him. Okay, looks like there's a few more glitches with this recent version of the game. I really like these hypos. They don't heal like quickly.
Reloading.
Please destroy yourselves. Yes! There's another heal item we'll get later. We'll talk a little bit about the differences between it and our hypos when we do. Yes! Alright! Woo, we won! We gain some reloading, we get a bunch of loot. Oh! Looks like we can make a beekeeper suit. Interesting. Looks like they destroyed a computer here. Oh no! I must take things with me. Okay, hold on here. What's not important? So, a phone, a single one of these, we don't need any of this. We can take the money, we don't need that. We want the electronics, we don't need another hazard suit. We have a radio pack. We'll take a look at that when we get back to base. We do want the circuit board. Dr. Mans, and another power cell.
Dr. Mans, Cascade Facility. Immured Subject 184. These Xers, or the Xor as Lenora, Dr. Riggs insists on calling it, is a highly aggressive, bipedal humanoid originating, we believe, in Antiverse 2. We've now tracked 184 through the 4 known stages in its life cycle, and intriguingly, several divergent adult forms. How or why it attains these forms, we are yet to determine.
That was interesting. Sounds like Dr. Mans has a thing for Lenora, given his use of her first name there. Otherwise, he's very professional. Okay, I saw a Geiger counter, I thought, somewhere here. Did I not? Oh, yes, right here. How irradiated are we currently? Not bad. In fact, the symbol just left us as we picked this up. Okay, no problem. Then we can probably grab that and run back down to the tram. If we're going back to the tram, let's also might as well grab the phone. We drop the phone here. We'll take that too. I swear we did we not? There it is. Okay, so we don't need these. Oh, remember the button for the fog? There's another button here for a different weather event. That weather event, we will, the very first time it happens, we will deal with it as I used to before the button existed. After that, we will probably press that button every single time, and we'll talk why I'm having why we're doing it differently for the other another weather event we haven't seen yet. What time is it? 4 p.m. We can still stay out here a little longer. I do so like fighting more and more of these new military folks. I think that one's doing the very rare T-pose inside inside this this bag wall there. It's right in your shoulder. I guess he can. Oh, he's coming up this way. I'm sorry, but you're wearing armor I want. Let me carve you up. This is a very scientific thing to do. We're not a psychopath. Okay, this is skull.
Getting around the Gate Cascade Research Facility is easy. Just hop on board the Cascade Transport System and ride the rails to wherever you want to go.
Do you see
As the
anything?
tram system predates this facility, we ask that in order to guarantee your safe and continued use of the Cascade Transport System, please adhere to all security ratings and protections on board. And be sure to observe all area-specific precautions, advisories, alerts, warnings and/or notifications, and cautions for your destination or intermediate transit zone. Ride safely and enjoy your freedom of travel.
Then what was this facility before Gate took over, if the trams were here before? Why'd I do that? Why'd I break that down? Now I have to clean up. Do we have any phones here? Oh, we do not, but we have more steel cable. Suppose we can charge that. Yep, no talking. Okay, I guess we will now head back. You didn't really take anything else, but it'll be okay. We can talk about the guards, I guess, a little bit. There were 3 types of guards that we fought there. Normal patrol, I'm gonna call them, I don't know what to call them, but we fought ones that were armed with a pistol and or a machine gun, a submachine gun. We fought one that had a magnum, that would be the captain, and a medic was there as well. Medics are also armed with SMGs. I really like that alteration, that it looks like they're healing their companions during the battle. Which is, before, they never did it. They would only run up to their friends if they had collapsed on all fours and would basically expire in about 10 seconds. At that point, they would run up them to try to heal them, but otherwise they would focus on fighting you instead. They used to not do as much friendly fire as we just witnessed there. They would actually run around a little more, so maybe their AI has changed a little bit since the last time I fought a group of them. Okay, we'll grab the power cells. Okay, let's go. One of the bad things about setting up where we did is the length of time it takes to get back up there with anything radioactive. We could potentially make something else to assist us in getting radioactive material up here. But realistically, I should just... Our lead vest will help us a little bit. And if I really care, I should just leave a hazard suit downstairs. Okay, so... We'll have some iodine pills. Put our bullets up here. We have an extra pistol. We'll go ahead and hold on to that. Guns in this game do not have anything that would make you think about keeping them, as opposed to getting a new gun when their durability runs low, beyond the odds of finding them. I mention that because if our pistol runs low, for example, and durability, when we start using it more regularly, which is to say at all, we will just scrap it and use a new pistol if we have one left over to use. If we don't, then we can consider potentially using a repair kit. It used to be that repair kits did not exist, or you only found them inside special containers. They've changed that so that they actually show up in other places, or enemies can drop them, so the odds are not very high. Okay, we also... Oh, hold on. I want to put this over here. Now, we have picked up a radio pack. A military backpack with some electronics attached greatly reduces battery drain when worn. All the items that use batteries will have a reduced rate at which it consumes them. I really like the radio pack, but there's something else about the radio pack. Oh, I'm carrying it with us. Let me handle this right now. As well, you can break it down and get leather scraps and military electronics. Leather scraps, we won't be able to get them from things more regularly for a little while, so it's something that we definitely want to break down the packs for at the moment. Okay, let's get back over there and loot the remainder of the tram. The good news about being down here, as I mentioned, is it gives us an excuse to sprint the distance to get back down here again and grab all the loot. So we'll earn our sprinting experience points doing this. Oh. I hate being overweight, both in real life and in the game terms, because it means I'm not going to earn any experience points running this stuff around. Can we drop a handful of things? There we go.
This sector will be powered down momentarily.
Sorry, I want the strength experience points. It'd be better if we well, no. I want the strength experience points more than I want the excuse to not go back down there again. We'll get those hoses later. We're not under attack this evening. We'll probably come under attack. Oh, attack tomorrow. I did not mention this. So we've survived 2 or 3 attacks from enemies at the moment. Every 3 to 5 days, our base will come under attack from some hostile force. Be it a portal storm, as we saw... I don't think we've seen a raid of creatures yet, so we'll wait to talk more about those until we see them. As long as we're here, let's do a little bit of maintenance and repair a few things. Nice, we got a lot of rebars already. Look at that. That's wonderful. We should break down both fire extinguishers. Oh, crap, I brought a military actually with me. Okay. Here we go. We'll leave it in here at the moment. These extra blacksmithing gloves might not be useful for us for making any armor. I think they're only used in making forged pauldrons or being worn directly. But the welding mask we might be able to make use of. No. We cannot use the welding mask to make armor yet. But it is used for... Oh, for such. We actually have another welding mask. Okay. We didn't need that one. Can we make this forged breastplate? We need a high-vis vest, steel cable, and rebars. It is nighttime. We'll turn that on. We can make this. Let's go ahead and wear it. There we go. Now we have 2 pieces of the forged pauldrons equipped. Sometimes bullets will bounce off our armor, is the set. It doesn't tell us the actual chance it occurs, just that it might occur. And I suppose... we can make another armor stand as we begin to transfer out some of this other gear. I do like the arm crossed. There we go. And we can give you this. Perfect. We should make more ammo. And then recreate the materials we're using to make it. So we can make 6 of this. We can make more than that, but 6 is what we want. And then we're going to make a bunch of paper to make up for all the paper we've been using so far. I think I've mentioned before how it looks like we have tons of supplies, and it might feel like we're in a really good spot, like wood-wise, like we might never need wood again, but no, we're gonna make a lot of paper, because the ammo we're using requires it to make, well, ammo. I meant to phrase that differently, and I didn't. We'll make some more screws as well. Okay. Oh, we have a single pen? I did not need to waste inventory space for that. Oh my goodness, we do have tons of wood. Okay, can we upgrade our screwdriver? A hand drill. Let's see if we can make this. Is it just normal metal? We will require less interactions with an object if we use a hand drill instead of a normal screwdriver. Okay, let's take care of our needs. We're hungry, we're thirsty. And we're thirsty. We have sodas upstairs. We'll have some sodas. So this also give us a medal for drinking them. We also did this, so this gets removed. Let's get some sleep, and maybe we'll have to use the restroom after this is done. Robot didn't spawn this time. That's a shame. No free CPU this evening. I'll do a little bit of water boiling, so we can do more soups. We can break down this water cooler. We're never going to need it. While we're here, let's make another health hypo to make up for the one we used. And we'll make some splints.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
We're not too far from having to use the restroom, so we're gonna hang out here until our character announces that he has to do that. And I suppose while we're waiting, there's nothing else to do. Viewer, I'm sorry. I would like to wait to use the restroom. This way our needs are set. Once again, we could use it right now. But then, unfortunately, we won't have any leftovers. So I guess while we're waiting, are there any soups we haven't made that are on our list? We made pest goulash. We haven't made this soup. Oh, but we don't have any raw peccary chops. The other thing about making soups is that it consumes the pot entirely. I guess we won't bother doing so. Come on, character. You're so close. Maybe we can... I guess what we'll do is we'll buy a few more snacks. Some of these are used for other cooking recipes as well in the future. While that's happening, I guess we should be shaking the vending machine to improve our strength as well. Hey! Free soda.
I should probably locate a restroom.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, well, this works the same as any other toilet. I mean, that's what the bathroom is. It's not going to be too different, no matter where you're sitting. Hopefully. And now, we can look at the toilet. And there we go. We get a bag of poop. We also learned how to make brown paint, which you know it requires poop. Let's go ahead and make some paint. Paint is under tools. We know how to we can make blue paint and brown paint. All right, well, these require different types of initial ingredients. Like they all take glue, they all take solder, and then they take something else. So the brown paint is poop, glue, 1 solder. And as you can see, as I mentioned a few videos ago, it's 10 of any glue. I would like it not to use the fisherman's glue, though. Let's take the Giga Glue and hopefully it takes it from our inventory. Good, it took the Giga Glue. How does glue work? Paint work? Well, various things in the game can be painted. Notice the metal here on our crafting station? Oh, you can paint it brown. You can paint rugs, different colors as well. You can paint crates like this, different colors also. There we go. Our crafting materials will now be brown in color. You can also paint metal cans, different colors as well. We will want a box to store our paints in, so we'll do that, I suppose. And I guess at the moment... What are paints here? Oh, right, we can use our new tool. It looks different, but we use it, like, more or less the same exact way as we use the screwdriver. There we go. Paints. We can make the blue paint. I suppose we should do that while we're here and all. So, let's go and grab some more glue. Giga Glue. We can learn how to make the blue paint. Glue, solder, skip. Oh, we have to actually make it. There's something like 10 different paints, I believe, in the game. So that's going to require you to have 100 glue, which is why we began making it. I think this is a slightly darker blue. It is. Very slightly darker. Very slightly darker, but it is darker. Let's see what this blue looks like on our carpet. You'll note that the pattern changed in the carpet when we painted it brown. Oh, this was green before. Yep, and we have a different color for the blue there also. I love this crap. Well, and you know, not only because it made brown paint, but I do absolutely love the customization options in games like this. I'm sorry, viewer, for you it's like, Tim, who cares? I know, but I love this stuff. I used to be going to architecture school. There's another thing, by the way, we can paint. We can paint the sandbags. We'll paint them a different color rather than this brown eventually, but at the moment, let's just show you. There we go. Brown bags don't look so bad. And the blue ones. We paint that? Not yet. They occasionally add new things that we can paint. It's been super exciting when me and my brothers first discovered paints in the game, and we tried painting every single thing in the facility, different colors. Okay. Let's also, this time, bring some movement stuff with us. We'll bring a ramp and 3 bridges. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's head back out there. Time to explore more manufacturing. Oh. Okay, well, no problem. We'll kill it. Right in the groin. Oh, it killed you! And a note, their balls are the weak spot. Since we're right here. Grab an X. I don't care that much. Okay. Oh, that's even the wrong way. We don't need to go that way. We want to go well, we can go that way to reach manufacturing, but we'll go this way. We want quite a few more military electronics to make that keypad hacker I see displayed up there in the upper right-hand side of the screen. And we're going to need 2 coils to make those reinforced hoses that we see up there, too. I should have bought more slushies for slushy grenades. Okay, that'll be something we'll do later. No talking during the tram ride. Yep. I'm playing this game in another server of my own making with my brother Joe. And we have reached the same area there. And I spent 2 hours moving my base from one spot to another, only to be very unhappy with its new location, and then changed my mind and moved it back to where it originally was, which took another hour and a half to do again. That was so bad. I have a perfectionist attitude about how my base needs to be looked out. Needs to be set up. Take all the things. So we don't need wood or those things. That stuff is useful. I guess we can take all of this and then leave behind the things we don't want. That was someone who heard us making sounds. Uh-oh. That uh-oh was, oh no. Oh, that's something sees me, or something. Wonder what he sees. He sees us. He sees us. All right, let's let him get some of his egg. Did he kill himself with that grenade? He did not. I'm gonna do a little sneaking. That's the gargling sound of a rat scanner guy. He's right below us.
Santina.
Mantina infections are the worst.
There they are!
Man, right in the face.
Nova.
That was a good dodge, sir. Almost good to drop 9mm. So, at this point, we can talk about ammo for a little bit. Enemies will never run out of ammo for their weapons. Their weapons will never jam. They can throw an infinite amount of grenades. If they want to throw a grenade, they will throw a grenade. When you kill them, you will get anywhere from, generally, if they fire normal bullets, for example, normal bullets. If they use a weapon that uses 9mm, you will get about 3 to 5 rounds from them. It can take about, if you're not going for headshots, it will take you maybe about like 15 or so shots in the body to down one of them, or maybe a little more or less, which means it's not very effective if you're not going for headshots to use ammunition, to farm ammunition from them. Guards are also the main source of your ammo in this game. Oh, hello, Dr. Mans. I'm mentioning all of this because we are collecting a bunch of ammo at the moment, and in fact, we have one full stack of it. We're up to 70-something rounds of ammo. But as with the other ingredients we have, like wood and paper and metal, we're going to go through that extremely quickly in this game if we just start using it to kill troops. Right now, these troops, although there are many of them, and they're slightly tougher because of our difficulty, it still is better for us to use our current weaponry to kill them. In fact, I'd make an argument that the scientific weapons you make are just as good as the military weapons that you can find. There's another big thing about the differences of these weapons that we'll cover a little later. There's a medic. Can we sneak up to him? He's gonna shoot himself in the back of the head. That is almost always a guaranteed kill on an enemy. Okay, we don't need wood or cloth. I don't need CPUs or case fans. Believe it or not, I do want the staplers. This order helmet is interesting. 4 armor, which means it's arguably better than our Peccary helmet. When worn, grants more experience points for accuracy and reloading. We will take it. Medical helmet. Wearer becomes adept at reviving allies. I feel like this should offer some well, or should it? It has a mask in the front of it, which would make me think you would be immune to airborne viruses, but, well, maybe the masks don't work very well, I suppose. Soil bag? Yes. We have hoses. We'll take more hoses. I should take that, but we'll come back through here again. Oh, we're a little thirsty. Have some water. We're taking staplers with us. We can leave keyboards behind. Keyboards, you can scrap them to get electronics, so part of me doesn't want to drop these. We're going to go through lots of tech scrap in the future. But at the moment, I suppose I can just leave them here. Oh, we want this. I had no military electronics on me. Okay, that sucks. Let's see, I'll put you away. I guess we won't take the medical helmet. We'll get plenty of those later. These are not going to be the only order guards we're killing. If I can sneak it with me. We'll actually, what time is it? We have time. Let's go back to the tram. Oh, here's a zip line, by the way. Another, we see one of these right at our base. We could take that to zip all the way over there if we so wished, but we can't open that gate. So that's probably a bad idea. Looks like there is some sort of scientist or someone over there that we can talk to. There's also a guy right there. Let's put this stuff away and come back. Go. I suppose the things I know I'm not, like, things I'm going to take again. Sounds like someone else is having inventory problems. Okay. Alright, that's good. Let's head back out there. Let's see what this gentleman is doing.
Stay down. My friend, this is no place for the careless. I need to get to the surface tunnel, but the soldiers are waiting. I'm sure of it. I heard screams from their camp, a slaughter. But they are not done for yet. Somehow they knew this chaos was coming. How? There are spies among us. Must we become spies ourselves? I must disable the security doors. No system is perfect. There will be a weakness. I will not be left to die down here. It seems our research is not as secret as we thought. I believe they have been watching us for years. Sometimes it is difficult to tell an ending from a beginning.
The security doors he's talking about are those ones there. The surface tunnel's on the other side of that. We need the keypad hacker, though, to be able to lift those doors. A pickaxe. Oh, the damage on this was improved since the last time I've seen this. It is a heavy weapon. It looks like we're not strong enough to use it. Is that correct? Ah, we don't yet have strength 8, so we can't use heavy weapons very effectively. I guess we'll just hold on to this. It does weigh quite a bit. We'll take it, though. Don't know if just we can make something better out of it later. There was no such recipe that I'm aware of, but maybe they've added something. A teleporter? I don't like the look of the other side of that. That looks like outer space. In opposing forces, in the very old DLC for Half-Life 1, I believe, what was his name? Adrian Shepard, I think was the gentleman's name. You got a portal. I wouldn't call it a gun. We don't have time for that then if it's 4 o'clock. Well, we'll come back to that in the next episode. That would teleport you to other places. And some of them were just death traps. You'd go there and, like, you'd fall forever. Or you'd end up in a spot where a giant monster would just eat you. But sometimes you had to use it to make progress. Because it was a dead end otherwise. Stick around here till 6, then we have to go. I hear lots of carbuncles. Antiverse wheats in this area. I guess some spores or something have settled in this area of the mines. There's another barrel. Right in your Antiverse 2 face. There's another one around here. I guess it's above us? Yeah, just hanging out in this little area. It must have been the introvert of the group. Probably very radioactive. Probably don't want to step over that. Go over to that. I wouldn't mind having another barrel. Okay, so we'll drop the wood. We're still overburdened. Ooh, this is not good. That's not good. That's not a good amount of radiation to pick up. I didn't realize how much we're going to just grab right there. Okay. Okay. And we were ready for a second, and then it left us. Okay, so we're just about at 6 radiation. not going down there. We can get up here with a ramp, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, we can use our hand drill to assemble it. Perfect. We don't need that anvil. There's something else up here, though, that we do want. Ooh, some steel cable. We could make a bridge over to that side. I'd rather be up... Can we get up here? What time is it? Ah, we gotta go back. But maybe... Oh, I won't be able to take it if I package it. Maybe from here? No. Okay. Alright, we'll have to do this later then. Hopefully, our ramp will be fine here. Monsters may decide to attack it. It is something that wasn't here originally. Like a player construction. Okay, well, we'll come back. Oh, help. Oh. We want this. This is too steel cable. That is too precious not to grab. A pretty successful adventure. Welcome out with more steel cable. More wood we don't need. More rebars we do, though. The steel cable in particular is what we really want. As are the military electronics. We didn't get too many of them, though, during this excursion. Should make it back just in time, but I won't be able to loot the entirety of the tram car. Yeah, not bad. So this was a good session, I suppose. We've gotten some decent armor. We lost our radioactivity protection, though, by switching over to this. But I do like the increased armor and the chance that bullets will deflect off of us. A helmet that'll improve our accuracy and reloading a little faster is useful. And we've upgraded our base with a few more odds and ends. Oh, what was that? Oh, I stood up. Okay. I have a new keyboard as well, and the spacebar is extremely sensitive. I should do this while we're here. It's gonna completely overburden us, but I don't care. We'll make the slow, unexperienced walk back. Leveled our accuracy and reloading, got some more sprinting. Our fishing went up. We actually did some successful fishing. We got some paints. Not that anyone cares about that particular thing, but that's big for me. You will need, by the way, the poop for more than just paints. It is used to make a certain type of grenade in the game. Mug grenades, I think is what they are. Or mug bombs. And those are very strong. So we will want to make quite a few of them. Which means we're going to need to wait until we have enough days' supplies of, well, previous days. X supplies, as it were. Oh, right, our base is coming under attack this evening. Okay, we gotta prep for that, too. Okay, our pickaxe. We can't use this effectively at the moment. Let's toss it in the trash bin. We might have time to run back to the tram, but we'll do it in first thing next episode. Come on now. We're staying right in front of this radioactive refrigerator. Keep boiling more water. Put on defenses. Okay. I guess I'm bringing our pistol with us, but I'm not actually intending to use it now, so that's a mistake. We should leave this behind. It does have a flashlight, but we put a flashlight on our scrap shot, so we don't actually need the pistol. I was bringing it mostly for the flashlight. We need more ammo made. Need more batches of it. We charge our equipment. We're coming under attack tonight, but we didn't get any warnings about, or rather, we see no portals. So this evening, we're not going to get a portal storm. We're going to get a raid. At least I believe we are. Air feels different. I suppose we're being attacked by the new types of soldiers that we've seen. Just a pair of them. There'll be no match for our defenses. Good for you! We want to watch television. Just ran right past the defenses. He's not supposed to do that. We'll have to put a wall here to stop them from running up to the television. I do wonder why he did that. Oh no. Woo, just in time. And that's why we put these defenses here. Holy crap. While we're doing all this carving up, we might as well carve up the other guy too. I should probably repair things that are out there. We want to wash ourselves a bit. Oh, I forgot where I'm putting... Oh, we didn't get any arms. Okay, I thought we were... Were they over here? They're over here. Okay. we'll just stick this in the radioactive. They're not radioactive. I'm gonna stick them here anyway. Okay. Oh, we're filled up, I see there, on for metal bits. So go over here then. Get some sleep. Take care of our sodas. And store the pack. We can, well, we don't really need to, but we'll just do it this time. You can place packs on the armor racks as well. We'll never need another version of the pack we currently have. But you can put them on them. I guess we'll do that. In case I forget and actually break down our current pack. Why we might want to do that is because later on, like this is the only reason I can think of, we will have access to something called a transmogrifier. And that allows us to make our character look like we're wearing this pack if we don't like the look of the pack we're currently wearing. Other than that, there's no reason to be grabbing, like, you should be grabbing the better packs as they drop. I can't think of why you wouldn't want to do that. Alright, really quick. We'll do one or two more things for this episode. One of those things we'll be repairing. Damaged equipment. Oops, that's the wrong one of those. Okay, let's make some more garden plots, since we're going to call the session. I think we have what we need to make perhaps a big one this time, or a medium-sized one. So we still need soil bags. We'll want reinforced wooden planks this time around. Oh!
Precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
I think we need reinforced hoses for this. Yes, we do. 4 of them. So that's going to require hoses, steel cables, and I think screws. I can only make 1 of them. I'm still going to do it. By one of them, I mean 1 big... you know what? Well, let's just max it. Okay. And while arguably it would be better for me not to make this, but to use those steel cables for something else, I want 1 big farm plot. So we're gonna make it. Steel cable is not something we can get off enemies, as you saw, but we can trade military electronics.
Quality bulletin. Radiation levels exceeding operational safety limits.
Okay, this is the weather event that I was worried about. This is the other weather event. Okay, so we'll do the farming at the end of the next episode because I want to do this in the next video. I guess we'll put you here. And we'll worry about you later. Okay, so we're gonna cut the recording here, viewer. Thank you guys for watching. We'll come back. We'll deal with this. The only way I would normally know before. We'll do it the way that I used to do it. And then whenever we get this event later, we'll talk about it. This is a radiation storm. So yeah, we can even hear it happening. Let's grab a quick Geiger counter. Show what's going on, and then we're out of here. So really quick, we're gaining 0.25 radiation per second. We're already at 7. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next one, everyone. Thanks for watching. Yep, and I'll see you then.